Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've got another video here with Joseph. This is now the second Q&A that we filmed. So we've been having some wine and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna answer some more questions, but we're also gonna review some UK snacks because the sweetest subscriber like in the entire world, Grace and Jordan, thank you guys so much. They sent us, like today I was out and about with my mom, and when we got home, Joe had gone and checked the P.O. box. And he's like, you got a package, and it's like an international package.
I'm like inspecting this package. I pull it out, it like fills up our entire post. I'm like, what is this?
He thought it was like a bomb. He's like, be careful opening this. Like, I don't know what. I'm
looking at it. I'm inspecting it because just investigating.
Yeah.
I'm inspecting it. I see it's, you know, a UK stamp on it. It's international. It's in pounds, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. He's like, this is kind of fishy.
From the UK.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm sure it's fine. So I open it up and it is the sweetest, like little care package with goodies from the UK, like a bunch of snacks and stuff. I have never seen any of this stuff before in my life. So Joe and I are going to try it out, review it. A lot of you guys said you wanted us to review it. So I'm excited because it's like 10 o'clock and I get to just like eat a bunch of chocolate and snacks and stuff. So this all looks very, like, it's cool and it's interesting, but it's also like kind of like scary at the same time because like this is a box of Jaffa cakes and it looks like mac and cheese. It looks like mac and cheese, and we're like what the heck?
Macaroni.
It looks like Kraft mac and cheese, and it's actually like some chocolate stuff. So we're gonna like taste some stuff and then also answer some questions and I don't know, just kind of chill with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. And now let's eat some freaking the half mooner. What is this? Let's just open it. What does it look like? Yeah. Comes in a pack of this.
Looks like cookies.
Yeah, they look like cookies. Definitely not macaroni. There's like chocolate on this.
The half mooner.
This is like super interesting. I feel so like awkward eating stuff.
Give me.
Just eat this one. You can share. They have like jelly in it. It's like a cookie and there's chocolate, but there's also like jelly. So it's not bad, it's just very interesting.
It's like a gelatin and chocolate and
just not like something that I've eaten before. I wasn't expecting like the jelly inside.
It's good.
It's good.
It's just, like I see it and I think cookie, like chocolate chips, there's like a Chips Ahoy crunch. And you bite it and you're like, whoa, it's soft.
Very cool.
All right.
What else do you do? You want to do the Happy Hippo biscuit? This is a Happy Hippo biscuit. Let's see what this is. This says hazelnut. It's Kinder. I've heard of the brand Kinder before. Oh dear Lord. Oh my God, it has eyeballs. It has freaking eyeballs.
Let me see.
Look, it has eyeballs.
Ah.
This thing is like a tiny little cookie person. Like, what is this?
Riley would love it.
Oh my God.
Like a little cow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Kinder. That's like the little.
Oh my God, this is so good. This is really good.
There more?
Yeah, there's like 4.
Oh God.
Yeah, that is like one of the most delightful things that I've ever eaten. So I wish that I could maybe find these. Does yours have eyeballs too?
No.
They're crushed eyeballs? No, I think it used to maybe.
Maybe. Oh, there's an eyeball.
There's like one eyeball.
Around his stomach.
It's in his stomach.
What's up, little Kinder dude?
It's very good. Eat it.
Bomb diggity.
Let me see what questions we haven't answered yet.
Yeah, we're not even answering questions.
Sorry, we're just like busy eating over here.
We're stuffing our face.
Okay, so who came up with the kids' names? I think I'll take credit for the kids' names. Like I was always the one presenting names to Joe. And there were a lot of names that I liked that Joe really didn't like. We almost named Jackson Wyatt though. Fun fact, like Jackson's name is Jackson Wyatt. So we went with Wyatt for the middle name. Yeah. But I loved the name Wyatt. So I don't know why we didn't call him Wyatt. Did you just not like it for his first name?
He could still potentially, I mean, if Wyatt sticks, maybe he'll be called Wyatt.
Yeah, but we went with Jackson because of the whole like relation to Joe's dad. Like Joe's dad, they used to call him Jack, so we went with Jackson. But I love the name Wyatt, and there were a bunch of other names too. I think I almost called him Brody, right? Didn't I like Brody? I liked Brody Buell, but he didn't like it. So I presented.
My brother's dog's name was Brody.
Yeah, he didn't want him to like be associated with a dog. I was definitely the one doing the research and being like, hey, what do you think about this? And then eventually he settled.
Grayson was almost.
Grayson was also like our first pick. Actually, if Riley hadn't been a girl, her name would have been Grayson. Yeah. So that was the first name that we had like almost 3 years ago. So I was always the one presenting names to him, and then we finally went with Riley and with Jackson, and we're very happy with their names. Is that cable good?
Oh yeah.
Let me taste it, give it to me.
Oh, gummy stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Takes a second, a few bites, you get the fondant. Sweet.
Oh, I like this. This is yummy.
Oh yeah.
Old Sam sweet. Give that back to me, rude.
I want one more.
No, I don't want any more. I can't eat anymore. No, I can't get through this box. Okay, so how do you manage to keep a clean house?
Me?
It's mostly him. I will definitely do my part throughout the day. But first of all, I don't want you guys to think that I have like a super clean house because my house is not super clean. So if like you looked very closely, there's a lot of things that need to be clean.
Yeah.
But we do our best with the 2 kids and being busy and him working and me working and all of that. But a lot of it happens like after we put the kids to bed, like while I'm bathing Jackson. I think I mentioned it in the other Q&A. Joe does a lot of that tidying up and cleaning up and vacuuming and stuff in the evening. And we just kind of tag team as much as we can. Like sometimes I make the bed. Like I help out and I do certain things when I can, but my house is not super clean.
Who walks in to go to bed and sees the bed mess and then makes the bed and then gets in bed?
That would be him.
This guy.
Like if the bed is not made when he gets into bed to go to sleep, like he will literally make the bed. I'll just throw myself in bed because I'm freaking tired. I just want to go to sleep. And he's like, can we make the bed? And I'm like, why? You're gonna get in it in 2 seconds.
We're gonna get a bunch of comments that people say, I do that.
Please no. Like is it just me? Like am I just like a total slob? It's just, to me, what's the point? You're going to go to sleep in the sheets. So why are you gonna make the bed so that you have another thing you have to do?
Like mentally, it's so much more inviting when the bed is made to crawl into it.
No. You're just insane. So do you speak fluent Spanish? If you do, did Joe learn to speak Spanish for you? So I don't speak fluent Spanish. Sí puedo hablar español un poco, pero no lo puedo hablar muy bien. So I can kind of hold a decent conversation in Spanish, but I don't know everything. And Joe hasn't really learned much Spanish. Like he went to Spanish school.
8 weeks.
Yeah, he did 8 weeks of Spanish school when he got the job, or was that for the Coast Guard? Is it for your job?
It was for this job.
It was for the job. So he knows like a few words here and there, and like whatever we've taught Riley, like no.
Don't do it.
No. Like whatever we've taught Riley, and now I'm teaching Riley her colors in Spanish. So we're teaching her like a few words here and there, but I don't speak fluent Spanish. My mom speaks fluent Spanish and my dad also, but we don't speak it in the home. So
it was funny, part of the Spanish school I went to, like they bring in fluent speakers and we had to sit down with them for like half an hour to an hour and just talk. They weren't allowed to speak English to us, so that was fun.
And you didn't understand like anything that they said?
Well, it had to be a two-way conversation, so it was like I had to pick out key words and I could kind of string it together and be like, oh, that's what you're talking about.
I think it would be great if my kids could be fluent in 2 languages. I think it definitely provides opportunities for them. I just don't have it in me right now to like try to make Riley super fluent in Spanish. Which one is this? What are we trying? No, do something like salty, because I've had like chocolate. Like let's...
Candy, there's not salty candy.
No, but no, there's this. This is called Monster Munch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It says pickled onion.
Ooh, look.
What in the world? Oh dear. Is it like a Funyun?
It looks like a Funyun.
Kind of smells like a Funyun. Oh. That's like a super sour Funyun. Like that's the only way that I can describe it. It's like super potent.
Pickled onion.
No, pass on that one.
I don't mind it. Not bad.
You can have another one? No me gusta. Joseph, this is a question for you.
Oh yeah.
So, do you wish that I was more into fitness since it's such a big part of your life? You can be honest, it's fine.
I mean, it's nice to have commonalities between you and your partner. Do I wish? Yeah, it'd be awesome. It'd be fun. You know, I would embrace that, but it isn't the way it is. I love her just the same.
Thank you, Bella. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure that he wishes that I had...
I mean, that was a big attractor for us initially.
Yeah, I mean, we did meet at the gym. We
Correct.
did meet at CrossFit. But life is just different now. Like, even if I wanted to work out with him, how would we do that? We have 2 kids. Like, we'd have to take turns.
That would be interesting.
So,
Evolution.
yeah. So it's not like we could just like be like, all right, you want to work out together? Like, unless it was like at night when we're dead tired. So
then when the kids are older.
Yeah. When the kids are older, like, that's why I keep telling him, like, we're in a phase right now. Like, this is just one stage of life where things are hard, where we can't do certain things, but...
All you sneaky parents on there that talk about, just wait, when they become less of a stress to you guys, then you're gonna wanna have a 3rd one.
Yeah, that might happen. That's the monitor. Sorry. So, yeah, it's just a stage right now. Things are hard, but eventually the kids will get older and then we'll have more time to, like, do our own thing. And, like, eventually, one day, they'll be out of the house and then we can... have plenty of time together. So we're just kind of taking it a step at a time.
No, I'm opening this.
Okay, what is that? Those are like the Cheetos?
What Sits.
Wotsits? Wotsits?
Wotsits.
I mean, if it tastes like a Cheeto, like, can't be bad. I love me some, like, Cheeto Puffs.
Grace and Jordan, if I'm making these names bad, we're just screwing it up totally.
We're sorry.
Sorry. Like a cheese puff.
Like a cheese puff?
Mm-hmm.
But like tiny.
Yeah.
Like baby cheese puffs. No, those are good.
Yeah.
They're very good.
Or cheese doodle.
I'll have more. Yeah, they kind of taste like the Cheese Doodle brand. Like the red bag. Like not the Cheeto Puffs, like the Cheeto brand, the Cheeto Puffs. The Cheeto...
Cheese puff?
Cheese Puffs. Those are the ones that this tastes like. Very good. So somebody asked me like what my P.O. box is. If you guys ever want to know what my P.O. box is, just message me like on Instagram, DM me. I don't make it like super public for everyone to know, but if you just want to know, you can always message me and I'll give it to you.
The spy in me is...
First of all, you're not a spy. But yes, we try to keep it on the DL, but you know, if you want to know, then we'll give it to you. Do you guys have favorites when it comes to the kids? So the answer is no, we don't have favorites. And actually somebody had the audacity to ask me here why I love Jackson more than Riley. That's pretty rude, number one. And number two, that's not true. Like, I don't think that there are favorites. I think that there are like favorites in specific moments, like when Jackson is having a tantrum and Riley is not. Then in that moment, Riley is my favorite. But I love my kids equally. Like, I don't think that there's any parent that would say like, oh, I do have a favorite. This is my favorite child. Like, and I don't love the other one as much. Like, that's freaking rude.
No favorites. I love my kids just the same.
Yeah, and that's something that I actually...
But I'm gonna be super protective of my daughter.
Yes, he will be very protective of Riley. But I think that was something that I actually like had a lot of thoughts about. Like when I found out that I was pregnant with baby number 2, like my biggest fear was that I was never going to be able to love a child as much as I loved Riley. And if you're like gonna have baby number 2 and you're thinking the same way, I'm sure you've heard it before, but you do. Like, you just love so much more. And like, I adore Jackson, and I'm like, how have I ever lived my life without you? And even though things are hard, and even though, you know, all the challenges that we've talked about, like,
see that little snaggle tooth.
Yeah, like smiling. We adore him, we love him, and that doesn't take away from the love that we have for Riley, because we adore her just as much. But she is going right now through a very hard time as a teenager, or whatever you want to call it, terrible twos. She's been challenging, but God, like, we love her. So there's no favorite. And then the same person also asked where Riley's bows are from, which is kind of random, but I will link her bows down in the description box in case you guys want to check those out.
Which one?
The ones that she wears all the time.
She has like 1,000 bows.
Yes, but it's the same kind. Like, it's just different colors. So this is interesting. What helps keep your energy up? So I would imagine that your working out gives you energy, right? Yeah. So like, I think his working out helps. And then he takes like a lot of what are the pre-workouts and stuff?
That's just for exercise.
Okay, but that doesn't give you energy?
It does for exercising.
Right. So that, he has a lot of coffee. That keeps your energy up, right?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
Makes you tired?
No, I just...
It doesn't do anything to you?
I drink so much coffee these past decade that it doesn't affect me. It's just more of a... It's just...
More of a thing.
Flavor and mental...
Interesting.
Deal for me.
For me, what gives me energy, like right now I'm not having regular coffee, I'm having decaf coffee, so that doesn't give me any energy. But for me, I think my work gives me a lot of energy. Like, I am super energized whenever I'm filming, whenever I'm editing videos. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so like addicted to working, because it just like, I don't know, I love it and it gives me a lot of energy. Do you think you guys will miss the weather in Virginia when you move back to Florida?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna miss it.
I like seasons.
Yeah, we like seasons, and like today was a beautiful day. It was like early, like in the morning it was like 45 degrees, and then it warmed up to like maybe 60. So like this fall weather, I really have enjoyed for the short time that we've been here. Will I enjoy the winter when it's like freaking 10 degrees and I'm freezing my butt off? Probably not. But in Florida, you don't have seasons, you don't really have fall. You have like maybe like 1 week where it's like really cold. So I'm sure that I'll miss this. So I am trying to like embrace that while we're here.
Cradberry Dairy Milk Giant Buttons.
These look like boobs, but they're like
I was
eyeballs.
gonna say eyeballs.
They look like boobs.
Or fried eggs.
Oh, so these are like little chocolate wafers. I don't know if you guys can see that. They just look like little like melting chocolates. Oh, these are good. I like this. This is like chocolate, but like a very rich, milky chocolate. Mm-hmm. Very good.
You British folks are into your soccer players.
No, soccer players?
It is soccer, it's not football. Football is totally different.
Do they call it football in the UK?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
We're the only people that call it soccer?
Yeah. Grace and Jordan, you can correct us. You can verify this.
Win the captain, like you're going to win this man? What does that even mean?
Maybe you enjoy a day with one of footballs.
Interesting.
It's not football.
It's soccer.
It's
kickball.
soccer.
A kickball. So do you guys agree on how to handle devices, internet, social media for the kid?
They're not doing social media.
Point is, yes, we do agree. We do agree. We see eye to eye on that for sure. It's gonna be a very long time till Riley or Jackson get phones, and when they do get phones, they are going to be very much monitored.
It's a good thing part of my profession requires me to know a lot about phones and technology, so.
Yeah, he's a technology geek and stuff, and so the kids are not gonna have a whole lot of privacy, but it's only because
get one past me on their phone.
Yeah, it's only gonna be because we wanna keep them safe. Like, it's not just because we wanna be a pain in the butt, it's because we really feel very passionately about keeping them safe and protecting them from predators and things like that. So we do see eye to eye on that, which is something
Some very evil people.
Yeah.
And I've seen it.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's seen a lot of very bad things, and so yeah, we just want to keep the kids safe. And I kind of did my whole spiel on how I felt about social media and the kids and the internet and that on like a vlog that I posted not too long ago. But yes, we see eye to eye on that for sure. So how do you manage chores? Me and the hubby always go back and forth on what to do. So I've gotten a lot of questions about like how we share responsibilities and all of that. So I think in a nutshell, like I do a lot of the taking care of the kids. Like obviously Joe helps me, otherwise we would not be together, but he helps me a ton.
I'm more probably focused with Riley, and
yeah,
she's more
like
because of breastfeeding.
Yeah, since I'm still nursing Jackson, I feel like a lot more of the Jackson responsibility falls on me, and then he takes care of Riley, you know, whenever he can. But as far as like chores in the house and how we like manage our responsibilities, like I wouldn't say that we have like this is mine and this is yours. Like we try to kind of do things when we can. Like some days I'll cook, some days you cook. And then some days I'll clean like the dishes and stuff, and some days he will. Like it just kind of depends on what's going on. But there are certain tasks that he will do all the time. Like for the most part, he always takes out the garbage because that's nasty, and you know, if he can do it and I don't have to, then I always super appreciate that. So we try to kind of like both do what we can when we can, depending on what's going on in that moment. I do a lot of like the finances in the house, so I'll do like a lot of the bills. Yeah. Right? So I'll take care of the spreadsheets and the budget and all of that. Joe will also take care of like a lot of the phone calls, like if we have to schedule stuff for the house. I hate getting on the phone. Like we had to call someone that's gonna like mow our lawn now, so like Joe takes care of that, and any of like the medical bills. Like yesterday he was on the phone with the insurance company. Like I hate dealing with that kind of stuff, so he helps a lot with that. Oh, the wine, sorry.
Zero patience.
I'm sorry, my leg is like freaking numb. Each of your favorite ice cream flavor. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream? And what milkshake did I get you today?
Cookies and cream.
Yeah, because I'm the best.
Boom.
I prefer mint chocolate chip. That's my favorite ice cream flavor of all time. All right, let's just do the party, not potty ring, the party ring. So I have never seen these before in my entire life. This says,
they're like cookies.
Just like biscuits.
Or biscuits, as they say.
It says biscuits. This is like very colorful packaging. Oh my god, they're so cute. Look at this, like the prettiest little cookie. That is like a beautiful little cookie.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. So it's hard. I would have never thought it was hard, right?
Yeah, it's like textures are like deceiving.
It's like because
you think it's gonna be soft, and then you.
It's a hard cookie.
Yeah.
But then the
biscuit.
top, sorry, biscuit. And then the top is, can you hear that? It's like the icing is like frozen. I don't know, I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It actually tastes good, but it wasn't what I was expecting. Iced shortcake rings. So that's exactly what they are. So what is your Enneagram personality type? Didn't I tell you what yours was the other day? I'm pretty sure, if not, I'll correct myself on the screen, but I'm pretty sure that I did a test the other day and I made him do a test, and I was a 7 and he was a 2. So that's about as much as I know about that. Isn't that what I told you?
I don't remember.
I think he was a 2 and I was a 7.
I'm an ISTJ.
And I am an ENFP.
ISTJ.
ENFP. So we're kind of like opposites in a lot of things. It's funny. So will you put Riley or Jackson in Boy or Girl Scouts, and will Joe be a Boy Scout leader? I feel like you would be a great Boy Scout leader or Girl Scout leader. Can you? No, you can't be a Girl Scout leader if you're a boy. So you could be a Boy Scout leader. Would you ever do that? I feel like it would be cute. Like you could like wear like the little badges and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Joe is very, like, he's very handy. Like he knows how to use like tools and stuff and make things. He made that whole couch in our old house, like the outdoor couch that he made out of wood. So he's very handy. And then he is very like good at like surviving in the wilderness kind of stuff. So I think he'd make a great Boy Scout leader. Who was an easier baby, Jackson or Riley?
Ooh.
How is that even a question?
What's your answer?
Riley was an easier baby by like 1,000%.
In what respect?
In like not having reflux and like not...
What?
Yes, Riley was not as bad as Jackson.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Like Jackson has been a more difficult baby. Like they both had their issues. They both didn't sleep. Riley right now is very difficult as a toddler. But as a baby, I feel like Riley was easier.
I'll agree.
So Jackson, I was expecting to be a little easier, and especially since I had the experience of having already done it and all that. But as a baby, and especially like as a newborn, he was harder. This is interesting. Let's see if we even put this out there. But this person asked, do you guys talk about politics but just keep your views private?
We keep our views private.
We keep our views private, but we love to talk about politics. Like we talk about politics, the news is on in our house. So it's not something that we're like ignorant to. It's not like we don't know what's going on in the world. We know what's going on in the world. We do at the same time try to keep certain things private. I've mentioned it before, like my channel is about motherhood, and I don't feel like bringing politics into absolutely everything, especially like how the world is today, where it seems like, you know, we can't be respectful of other people's opinions and views. And I think that it's okay that people think differently and that there are different opinions on things, but to kind of avoid having to deal with a lot of that, we just kind of keep our views private. Okay, let's do these jelly babies. Jelly babies. These are like freaking jelly beans with belly buttons. I hope they don't look like that. Do you think that they're gonna look like that? Like, are they really gonna look like that in like jelly format? Because if they do, that's really creepy.
They're not like jelly beans.
Well, I know, but
They're
I'm
like
saying
gummy bears.
Right, but are they gonna look like this and have
Yes,
belly buttons?
absolutely.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They cannot.
They are.
These are not gonna be creepy
They're
candies.
big though. They feel big.
Okay, at least they don't have belly buttons. But they are not what I expected them to look like.
I didn't expect the sugar.
No, not very good. Not good. I don't even know what to explain it as.
It's deceiving because, like, I look at this little guy right here.
Sit up closer to the camera. No one's gonna be able to hear you.
I look at this little guy.
You don't even know how to touch my camera.
Right there.
Oh, there you
See
go.
that little guy? All right. So I look at this little guy and I'm thinking gummy bear. Like my mind is going gummy bear because it feels kind of like a gummy bear. It's a little squishier than a gummy bear. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a little, but you bite into it and it's just not the consistency of a gummy bear.
It's not the consistency. It's like kind of chewy, and then it's just got sugar, but like, I don't know. It's just not good. Don't try it. Let's try to make up for it with this one. Let's do the Tang Fast Sticks. Tang Fast Sticks, right?
Okay.
These are Haribo. They can't be bad. Like we have Haribo here in the States. Just not, I haven't seen this variety. For the most part, I do like Haribo. Like the gummy bears I love, and I like a lot of like their sour stuff.
Black Forest organic gummy bears are the best.
Whatever.
Oh, chewy.
These are good.
I like it. Go back.
This is what I love because I love my Sour Patch, and I love like any of the sour candies and like sour worms and sour straws. This is delicious. I'm starting to get stuffed, but we have like 3 more things to try. So let's answer a few more questions. So how do you think Joe is going to be when Riley grows up and gets a little boyfriend?
No boyfriends.
You know, she's gonna have a boyfriend one day. Hopefully. I mean, maybe. I don't think he's ready to go there. So what are some of the hobbies that you guys like doing together?
Ain't no time for hobbies.
Ain't no time for hobbies, but we do like just watching shows. We like watching 90 Day Fiancé. We like just hanging out on the couch and stuffing our faces like we're
One
doing
day
now.
I'll have a hobby.
And that'll be what?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well that was really insightful.
It's like a lead up and then it just went down.
One day I'll have a hobby.
Everybody's
I'm not
like,
sure what it is.
What's it gonna be? Nothing. Oh.
Great.
I used to scuba dive a lot.
Yeah,
I don't
he
do that
did.
anymore.
He
Well,
did
you'll
that.
never do it with me.
No, I can't scuba dive though because like I have a heart condition
Oh, yeah.
and it's not like super safe for me to scuba dive. So I won't be doing that, and I won't snorkel either because I'm afraid that a shark is gonna eat me.
Let's go skydiving.
Nope, won't do that either.
Come on.
No, not my thing. I think our hobbies are like things that we can't do right now, because like my favorite hobby is like to go out to a restaurant and like eat delicious food, or like go to a winery. Like that's one of my favorite things to do.
I've skydived before. Who wants to see the video? I'll post it.
No, let's not go there. But yes, he's done that.
You're gonna be like, yes.
Whatever. He did skydive. I will never do that because I'm deathly afraid of heights. Like I'm deathly afraid of like a bridge, like walking on a bridge. Deathly afraid of even just like driving my car over like an overpass. Like anything that's like high off the ground, I can't deal with. So I won't be doing that anytime soon. But can you enjoy like the eating and drinking with me? Like, is that a hobby? That's like one of our favorite things to do, no?
Sure.
Or just my favorite thing to do?
Yeah. We'll do it.
What else do we like to do though? Come on, we have to have like something. We both like to read, right? Would you say?
I like shooting.
He does like shooting, so like he'll go to the range and he'll shoot, but I haven't had a lot of practice with that.
Need more practice.
I do need more practice with that. But we both like to read, right? I think we started to say...
I would love to read, but I just don't have time to do it.
Yeah, like he keeps like buying these books that he wants to read, and I'm like, okay, can
I'm making my own book collection that I haven't even read yet.
So I keep telling him like we have to start incorporating it into like our nighttime routine, that maybe we take like half an hour before we actually go to bed to like just be in our bed and like read. Like he'll have a book and read, and I'll have a book and read, because we do like that, but we just never like make the time for it. So.
I just want to like sit out on my front porch.
Or that too.
In a rocking chair on a beautiful day and just read.
Okay, but
quietly.
But we don't have a front porch.
We don't have a front porch.
So one day maybe we'll be able to do that. Okay, let's do I'm gonna do the green bag.
Looks like mint.
Ooh, I might like this. It says delightful peppermint bubbles. Arrows? Arrows? Is that what it's called? Have you guys ever seen these? What do you guys think?
I bet you Grace and Jordan have.
I bet they have too. Let's see.
It's Nestle too, isn't it?
Is it Nestle? Yeah, it's Nestle. These are interesting. Never seen something that looks like that before. Little green chocolate ball.
Whopper. That's what I'm thinking, Whopper.
Not good.
No, it threw me off again.
It's not crunchy.
I expected a crunch.
Yeah, it's like a, what do you call those, like, not thin mints, like the little mints that they leave like at the restaurant sometimes, like the chocolate mints.
It's exactly that.
It's like that, but like in a ball form. But what are those called? I don't even know.
Thin mints.
No, they're not thin mints. Thin mints are a cookie. But that's what they taste like, but just like in ball form. So I love mint stuff, and my favorite ice cream flavor is mint chocolate chip. So these I could eat all day long. They're very tasty. So what is the best date that you've ever gone on together? My favorite date was our first date. That was like my favorite.
Wow, the boat show.
Yeah, when we went to the boat show.
The boat show.
That was my favorite date. We spent the entire day walking down like downtown Miami, or Miami Beach. Was it downtown Miami Beach?
We went to Newsstand. Yeah,
we went to a little restaurant there, went to the boat show, and we just like walked around, and we were kind of like tourists. What are you doing? Where are you? Come back.
I'm trying to figure out what those mints are called.
So I really enjoyed that, and that's really how I knew that I wanted to spend a lot more time with Joe. So our first date was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It took me multiple shots to...
Andes mints.
Yeah.
That's what they taste like.
Took me multiple shots and multiple attempts to get her to go on a date with me, but I finally persevered and...
You were consistent.
Kept trying.
And I'm very glad that you did.
Yeah, it worked out.
Did you have fun at the boat show?
I did. I'm a boat guy, come on.
I know, you like the boats and stuff, but did you like me? I don't care if you like the boats. Did you like me?
You were kind of cool.
Kind of?
No, she was awesome.
And I also liked, like, our third date, was it? When you took me, like, in your pickup truck and we parked in Key Largo by the rocks and stuff.
Oh, we got eaten by mosquitoes?
Yeah, well,
and then I kissed her for
yeah, that was like our first kiss. He took me somewhere in the Key Largo, and then we parked where like we could see the ocean, and we were like in his pickup truck, and it was dark outside, and then he was kind of like, you want to like sit in the truck bed, and like he had, did you even have wine maybe for us?
Yeah.
You had something like that, like a pink picnic blanket and wine, and then we sat in the truck bed, and I thought it was super romantic. He did kiss me for the first time, like on our third date there, and it was awesome. And then at the same time, we were getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. So that was very memorable because I was attacked by mosquitoes the first time that he kissed me, but that was a good date. All right, let's do these. These are buenos. Bueno?
Bueno, good.
Bueno, mucho bueno. These I'm sure I'm gonna like because these are the Kinder, and the other Kinder thing with the eyeballs was amazing.
It's milk and hazelnut.
Yeah. This one, I don't know if it's hazel. Oh, this is milk and hazelnut, so I'll like these.
Poor Ryan couldn't eat any of this.
No, my brother's allergic to nuts, so he couldn't eat any of this. I wasn't expecting this though. They're kind of like sectioned off into like little, like 4 little pieces. So we can share this one.
Like a wafer?
Oh my god, so good! That's delicious. Okay, so these are mine. Thank you very much. Those are seriously delicious. Like Kinder does it right. Milk and hazelnut, delicious. So good. All right, let's answer one more question and then we'll eat this last hobnobs. Joe, was Kayla a pain when she was pregnant?
No. I didn't notice.
Probably because I was the same as I always am. I'm always a pain.
Yeah.
I feel like in a lot of ways I'm very difficult, whether I'm pregnant or whether I'm not pregnant. Like I definitely like things done.
A little more emotional when she was
Yeah,
pregnant.
I was like super emotional when I was pregnant.
Crying for no reason. I'm like, why
Yeah.
am I crying?
Yeah, that did happen. But I know that I'm a difficult person sometimes, but like at the same time, he's also really difficult. So, you know, we kind of bump heads a lot.
Just opposite personality.
Yes, we're just opposites, but we love each other. It's gonna be okay. And then how was Joe as your birthing partner? What were his feelings at that time? Joe was an awesome birthing partner. Let me just say that. Like I have my 2 labor and delivery vlogs, and if you guys wanna go back and watch them, you can. But Joe was both times by my side. The first time, obviously, he didn't know what to expect. I feel like the second time, he definitely like was less stressed out because he knew what was coming.
Yeah.
And the second time, like with Jackson, we were induced. So that labor was awesome, and it was like,
breeze.
it was a breeze. It was like walking in to like a vacation. They're like, oh look, your bed is ready, and you know, here's your gown, and
Enter.
yeah, it was awesome.
Would you like your epidural now?
Yeah, like it was a great experience, and I'm planning on still sitting down to do like a labor and delivery like story to kind of like recap some of those things, even though Jackson's like 10 months old now almost. Like
You gotta be prepared. You're gonna see everything.
Oh yeah.
You guys that don't think about having kids and you think that you're, you know, gonna be grossed out by this stuff and you're just not gonna look, you have no choice.
Yeah, you see everything. Like the first time with Riley, they brought out a mirror, and this time too, right?
They ask you about it.
Yeah, they're
That
like,
was
do you
for
want a
That
mirror?
wasn't for me.
Yeah, and yeah, just saw everything, you know, coming outside of me, and like you saw like his head and his hair and all of that, and that was the experience. But he was a great birthing partner, did everything that I asked him to do. He was recording the whole thing. He was my videographer, taking photos. So he did great. Okay, the battery died for like the last time because we're gonna finish this video. We just have the hobnobs left. So these are like, what are they, cookies? They kind of look like cookies, but we will find out. Oh, there's something.
Biscuits?
There's like chocolate on the other side. You want half of it? I mean, we've stuffed our faces. Here, you can have the broken apart piece.
Thanks. Good?
That's really good. It's kind of like an oatmeal cookie, but like with chocolate in the back. And I love oatmeal cookies, but it's like crunchy, so it's not like a soft, mushy cookie. It's really, really delicious. It's really good.
We must represent.
Why are you giving me Peppa Pig?
Because it's Peppa Pig. We're eating.
Because she's British? You got Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig?
Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig. This are Peppa Pig's parents.
Peppa's parents are joining us for our UK snack review. Riley, I swear, is gonna start talking with a British accent, and I've actually heard that a lot of kids develop a British accent when they are watching Peppa Pig all the time. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Good job, Bella. Bringing Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig. Oh my god, those cookies were so good.
I hear her say, Daddy Pig.
Daddy Pig. Planning a Peppa Pig birthday party for her. So in December, everything's gonna be decked out Peppa. She is obsessed, and that's fine. I mean, I used to say that she would never watch Peppa Pig, and here we are.
I used to hate Peppa Pig.
I used to hate Peppa Pig, but she's grown on me. All right, so we are officially done. There are no more snacks, but that was delicious. That was your favorite?
Grace and Jordan, favorite one right here.
That was your
For
favorite?
me.
I think my
Strawberry
favorite,
cables.
my favorite was probably like the Kinder stuff. I just like the milk and hazelnut. Those cookies were pretty good too. I also like the sour Haribo thing. There were a couple things that were kind of nasty. Like
I didn't think anything was nasty.
No, I didn't like those pickled things, but everything else was pretty good. Oh, and the little sour thing, the little people with the belly button that I thought they were kind of belly button. But yeah, that was a fun activity. I have never tasted like sweets from like another country like that. So thank you again to Grace and Jordan. You guys freaking rock. That was a great little date night for Joe and I. And a really nice experience. So thank you for sharing a little bit of UK and your culture with us. I think that that is super cool. One day, I hope to make it over there. One day, I hope that we can travel and see a bit of that part of the world. But that has definitely kind of shown us what to expect as far as snacks go. So thank you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with us and just chatting, and I hope that you enjoyed the answers to our questions. So thank you guys so much for being here. We love you guys to pieces. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.